Today is what I want to do is I want to give you an analogy of a pie. So when I give the pie analogy, I'm going to say it like this. Our subconscious mind, okay, and our conscious mind. So your pie is relative to, let's say, your subconscious mind. So let's say you were going to make a pie and you had this pie crust. Now you can put whatever you want in this pie. That is your choice. It's nobody else's. But you go around with this open pie and you have everybody else all around you put in whatever they want into this pie. Instead of putting what you want, everybody else deposits stuff into the pie. So that is like using your outside sensory factors. You can hear, see, taste, touch, and smell. And they're going to make this pie. And then you're going to put that nice top on this pie and you're going to bake it in the oven. Comes out of the oven and you figure, okay, well, I'm going to put something on top. I'm going to put some sweetener or a glaze or something nice on top. Now that is in comparison to us going through life and we think, okay, well, I'm going to think positive this week. I'm going to go to church. I'm going to make a tithe to the church. I'm going to help out someone. I'm going to hold the door open for somebody. And you do these things. And you figure that's going to sweeten it up. But once somebody bites into the pie and gets to the center of it, it's like, what the heck is this? It doesn't change. So the next month you make another pie, but this time you put double the stuff on top. You do a gratitude list. You do some more positive affirmations, some more positive thinking. But you bite into that pie and it's the same freaking crap because the other people are putting the stuff in the pie. So it's the same with your subconscious mind. What you put in your subconscious mind is what's going to come out in your results. No matter how much positive thinking you do or nice things you do for other people, it's not going to change the inside of us, which is your paradigm, which is your habits, which is your subconscious thinking that's already been programmed. So what if you could do this? What if every month somebody gave you a spoon and you were able to dish out a piece of that pie, the crap stuff, and put what you want? Maybe an apple filling, maybe a cherry filling, whatever you like. And you got to do that every single week for a long time. What would happen? Well, eventually, the filling inside of the pie is going to start to change and taste better. Correct? Same with your subconscious mind. The program thinking into results does just that. It goes into your mind with questions and videos and coaching, and it starts to change and shift and remove the bad stuff out and put the good stuff back in. It rewires your mind and your brain for success. That way your results show what's going on in your mind. And without doing that, you're not going to get no big change. You're going to get temporary change. Temporary change as in the top pie crust is going to start tasting good and better, but the inside is still shit. And I'll tell you a real quick story about this. You know, years ago, anybody who knows me knows I used to drink. Well, Monday Night Football was a big thing for us. So on the last Monday Night Football of this particular season, we got this 6-foot-long submarine sandwich. And you had all of these people around this sandwich at this table drinking their pitchers of beer, having a good time. And there was a cup. And this cup had Italian dressing in it. Well, everybody had eaten and now the night's going on. Well, this cup sat in the middle of the table. And everybody put in that cup, they just put stuff in there. Cigarette butts, gum, napkins, pieces of dry crust from the bread. Who knows what it was, but that was going into the cup. It was just worthless stuff that nobody really wanted. That is what we are putting into our subconscious mind, but we don't realize it. As we go through our day, our environment is dumping stuff into our subconscious mind. And we don't want that stuff. We don't have a defense for that stuff. But what you don't realize is we do, and it's called our conscious mind. It's the gatekeeper. But that conscious mind is not going to do no good if what's inside's already there. Is what we have to do is swap out what's inside for what we want. And that's exactly what Thinking into Results does. Like I stated earlier, we take you through a program. It's a 12-lesson module. Each lesson builds on the next, and it raises your awareness and gets rid of the crap you don't want in your subconscious mind. So get a hold of me. I suggest you watch the webinar. Watch what it's about. Don't discard this video or what I'm saying just because maybe you're not ready yet. Watch it. Evaluate it. Take the information in. Maybe it will come up to you someday down the line. Maybe it will come up sooner than later. We're living in a time right now where it's very important that we get this kind of information because, like I said, what's going on the inside shows on your outside. And if you're having problems and you're not getting the results that you want, instead of avoiding them, pushing them down, justifying them, why don't you just simply change them? The problem is you don't know how, but I do. I worked with Bob Proctor for years. I was mentored by him. I know a lot about the mind and a lot about the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. It's two separate things that we need to realize how they work. So get a hold of me, and you guys have a fantastic week. If you share